Welcoming you all to the Modern Mystic Man webinar. I'm so glad you're here. Let's jump right in. My name's Emily Simone Jackman, and I invite the Modern Mystic Man to start a tradition. And what is this tradition? Well, how the Modern Mystic Man can make passive income without changing anything but his perspective. Shout out right now at the screen, say hello, say your name, say where you are, create the field, create the excitement. There's hundreds of men watching this right now, and we are going to go deep in how you can get that passive income from sharing, changing your perspective. So get involved right now, say hello out loud, tell your DNA, tell your soul, I'm here, I'm in it. Have that moment. Thank you. So I thought that this webinar was going to be how I went from shelf stacking to 100K in less than 30 days, because that's how I felt. And I know I'm going to create that masterclass soon, but this webinar, I get to share that feeling, that embodiment process with you. How did I get there? And this is key for you understanding how you can manifest and how you can make that passive income. So I'm going to show you that feeling worthy was the key. And this training is worth more than 100K to anyone who hears it. I realized that my process for embodiment was actually flawless. It will work for you because it worked for me. It's going to save us all the time, which is the illusion, energy, money, and stress, confusing ourselves. I realized who would benefit the most, and I realized who I would love working with, which is part of how you receive passive income. You've got to want to serve the right people. You've got to enjoy your life. You've got to say what you're good at. So this whole process is better than telling you how I can make money. This process is the way that you have to embody the feeling of wealth to realize how you can get into the mindset of knowing that you're worthy of it. So you want to receive passive income, right? You want to live your dream life. Well, quantum physics gives you all the answers. So who is this for? Before we get into it, there's no need for you to be here if you are not a creative, curious, and conscious man. This will benefit women. However, like I said before, I realized who I love working with and who gets the best results with me. So if you desire both instant, internal, and external results, then this is for you. If you already understand the premise of awareness, spirituality, or higher consciousness, and you enjoy science, this is for someone that enjoys the idea that he can be responsible for his reality. It's for someone who desires to actually create his dream reality, and also that his vision includes the all benefiting from his creations. So this won't be for someone that just wants to manifest for themselves, that doesn't have an idea of changing reality for the benefit of all. This won't be for someone who's not curious about higher spiritual and scientific truths. This just won't resonate with you whatsoever. You probably won't even understand any of it. So if you're not into manifestation, if you're not into an embodiment process from within, if you're not up for changing reality for the benefit of all, you can just go now. This won't resonate with you whatsoever. If that is you, and you do have a pure intention of really quantum leaping, stepping into the soul fulfillment of your reason for being, then you're probably tired of playing small and having two faces. One where you believe all this magical stuff, and the other one where you're still going about your normal life, hoping that it's going to change around you, instead of really your higher truth is that you know it's you that changes it from within. So passive income from changing your perspective, like I believe you were born to start a tradition. I believe that that tradition is creating passive income from changing your perspective. So my goal in this web class is to totally stop you limiting yourself to the only way for you to earn passive income is to get a new job or an income revenue stream. It's just not the way. The only way for you to earn passive income is to change your perspective. How does that excite you? That already you can let go of the limitations. Because if that's true, you can receive passive income from change your perspective, you're 100% in, right? Shout out right now, how much of a percentage are you in if that was the truth of reality? If your perspective meant that you can earn money from change your perspective, are you 100% in already? Seems like a simple yes to me. So who am I? I'm Emily Simone Jackman. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a mindset master. I actually get called genius by quantum physicists. And I explain to them, I haven't studied quantum physics, I've studied myself through vibrational meditation. And that is what quantum physics does. So I'm a quantum channeler, which in simple terms is I allow the understanding of what we are in, to, and through me to then receive answers from within of more understanding of what I am and we are, rather than having to study something outside myself. I'm an ascension guide, which we could say is the path of evolution, an accelerated evolution for those who choose willingly with an open heart. And I'm a spiritual business coach, because part of our Great Awakening is the goal of this web class, showing you that money is no different, energy, and stepping into your soul aligned work is about a spiritual embodiment practice and an actual spiritual embodiment to be able to hold space for other people. Money's changing, the world's changing. Like, the jobs that are currently there are not going to be the jobs that are going to be there in 10 years, even 5 years. Take on board that if you create a new industry, you're actually creating a new job that you can say is your job here. And this comes into changing your perspective. So currently I'm UK based. Currently I'm also a single mother. The mother won't change, but perhaps, you know, the path of everyone is to find their twin flame, divine union. So currently single mother. I'm a home owner, allotment grower. I love to sing. I love quantum physics, poetry, writing. My daughter's home ed at Forest School. I'm also studying Forest School qualification. I'm psychedelic substance free. Not that I have anything against that. That's just to tell you that all the things that I've learned and embodied is from meditation. I'm cosmic DNA activating. I'm a starseed. And I'm a source promoting soul sister. So maybe you resonate with the word God or universe or creator. I resonate with all of them. I'm understood by, I understand, and I create for and cause the greatest results for the modern mystic man. So in my childhood, I experienced severe anxiety, profuse sweating. I had Botox at like 13, 12, or maybe 10. Because they, instead of like focusing on my anxiety, they just wanted to cover up my physical symptoms. I had severe hallucinations. I was never really held or hugged because I was in so much pain. I didn't eat a lot. Caused me a very isolated perspective. However, I was always observing life, meaning that it led me to my perfect soul fulfillment mission of being a master at observing, which is a meditation master's goal. Through the confusion of being aware of this profundity of life, I stepped away from trying to be a part of society, and I just took lots of minimum wage jobs through my young adulthood, just to try and have a clear head. But now, in my late 20s and early 30s, I'm living my dream life. I'm coaching others to raise their consciousness. And I imagine you want to do that too. So I always knew that consciousness was important to me. But once I realized it was the purpose for all, then planetary impact became inevitable. And I bet it feels the same for you. I perceived different levels of happiness. Like, others looked happy in their ignorance to higher consciousness. And I wanted to share my ideas with them, but I judged myself for judging them, because really I just want people to be happy. And there's a lot about that you step back and you stop trying to force anyone to do anything. You realize that it is all perfect, and that it was you even creating the idea that there was a problem in other people's lives. you created that reality, when you change your perspective to say, I believe it's all perfect, those people can actually tune into higher conscious truth more easily than through your judgment. And I'm sure you do, but do you relate to that? I realized I had to live my own truth, because instead of worrying about everyone else's journey, which I'm sure we all do at some point, I began actually asking new questions purely for myself. And after an operation, I was lying there and I was going to be going back to a coffee shop job. And I actually asked myself fully, I said, how can I do what I love? How can I be paid to be my full self? How can I stop pretending to care about things I don't? Feel completely authentic, be carbon footprint free, able to do my job without anything, travel the world, cause no harm to others or the planet, help and serve others, be valued and acknowledged, have plenty of silent reflection time, and spend the majority of my time exploring consciousness? And the answer was clear. It was meditation. Like I said before, I'd spent my entire life observing the path of suffering and looking for a path out. And when I was in India, I sat my first Vipassana course. I've sat 3 10-day Vipassana courses. Everything made sense to me. I felt my cellular vibration. I understood the central center point. I understood I was just wavelets of vibration. I was made of space and energy. It was so simple when you're meditating and you're feeling that. So I realized that I understood it so well. It's almost like textbook spiritual journey. I was born to meditate and I was born to teach others. So I invested my small savings, but they were all my savings, in my dream and my greatest skill. It was very simple to me once I had that breakthrough that I could possibly do what I love and answer all those questions. Within 2 months, I was qualified and insured, and I got a high street location and I decked it out and I began holding classes. As I finished delivering my first 10-week meditation course, which was called The Path of Enlightenment, I had a profound experience with light beings and I began channeling. I actually cried out. I was crying one day and I said, what do you want me to do? And it was the first time I'd ever said it out loud. And apparently the universe was listening, because I was placed inside a Merkaba and these light beings all appeared around me and they began performing galactic surgery on me. They were replacing old programs and taking out old programs. And straight after that, I was like moved over to my laptop and I began automatic channeling, which is words coming out of me that weren't my own. I began delivering messages to people and I really understood, oh, like, what do you want me to do? They want me to channel. So in my classes that held 4 people lying down, I realized I'm limiting myself. I'm actually limiting others, because the truths that I'm teaching are universal and these need to be shared and I get to share them. So I created online programs. I invested in numerous global spiritual business coaches and I united with global leaders. I realized this was not just me doing this. At the time, a friend and I, we were like, are we Jesus? I think we understand that we're God and what we say creates reality. And it was only a day after I said to the universe again, I said, what am I supposed to do now? That I was contacted by 4 global spiritual leaders who wanted to coach me. I had, I was kind of minimum wage, that kind of amount of earning. And I invested £450 a month to have my first coach. And it was so empowering. It was like, this is all I want to do. This is my priority. Like, this is the only question I need answering. What am I supposed to do next? So you will come to that point where you'll be like, I need to know the answers. And hopefully this web class gives you some of them. I began confidently channeling trainings for people. And I realized that consciousness is all of our purpose. We are here to co-create and recreate reality in our perspective. So after 31 years, I discovered, rather than feeling uncomfortable and anxious, I didn't fit in, I didn't really appreciate or value everyone else's idea of society, I realized I didn't come in. I didn't come to fit into society. I came to recreate it. Could this be the same for you? Does my journey have relevance to yours? Do you sometimes look and think, this can't be what I came to do? to fit in, because I don't agree with any of it. I can see the good and the bad, but there's so much more. I imagine your story does relate to mine, and you're ready to know what to do next. If you've been struggling, then this is probably why. We were raised to believe that there were limited potentials available to us, and that science, spirituality was somehow separate. Others were actually living their dream life. So why weren't we shown how to do that from the very beginning? People like us, we felt guilty to ask for more when we were told we had so much already. We could see other people were suffering. So we actually felt a little bit of shame for saying I deserve to live a better life that's more aligned to my soul. And others actually set out to confuse us, which ensured they remain powerful over us. Now, there's deeper things about that. There is a choice. We all made a choice. We came here. No one's really overpowering us, but the illusion of living 30 years and not understanding that that was actually a beautiful lesson, the idea that the pain was actually avoidable to a point, is our duty to show others that truth. If you've been struggling, then probably deep down, you actually always knew you had something special. That's where the pain comes in, when you're not sure what to do with that power. So now we can stop going the hard way, okay? I'm going to take a glass of water because I'm so done with it. Okay, we can stop thinking that hard work, kissing ass, selling out, further training and qualifications is what you've got to do here. You've been forced to think that for 30 years. It's just not the case. Like, let's look at it. If you do still think that and you're going to go and retrain in something, you're going to go to university and learn to be a lecturer or learn to be a doctor to help people, you know, you're going to spend at least $35,000. Are you going to stay at your old job and just play it small for what, 25K a year? Are you going to do what you love but earn nothing from it? So just losing out on, let's say, 50K a year from doing what you love. Are you just going to try and get a new job? Is that going to solve everything? I'll just keep getting new job. I've done that for like 15 years. Are you going to just go anywhere where the money is for 40 years? Are you going to just do anything as long as it pays you something for 40 years? Or are you going to keep living for the weekend and your holidays and think yourself successful for 40 years? You haven't got 40 years to waste your life. You don't want to live a paycheck life and you don't want to sell out. So let's stop it. I'm going to tell you how to earn passive income without changing anything but your perspective. Okay? Are you ready? That's why you're here, right? Let's do it. The 3 secrets. The 3 secrets to receive passive income by only changing your perspective. Secret 1. How to earn passive income is by asking the right questions. Secret 2. How to earn passive income is by remaining present. And secret 3. How to earn passive income is by accepting your purpose. Breathe that in. Secret 1. How to earn passive income is by asking the right questions. So do you remember what I asked myself? Okay. How can I do what I love, be paid to be my full self, not pretend to care about things I don't, feel authentic, be carbon footprint free, be able to do my job without anything, travel the world, cause no harm to others or the planet, help and serve others, be valued and acknowledged, have plenty of silent reflection time, and spend the majority of my time exploring consciousness. Like, now I have this life. Yeah, I have the life I asked myself, how can I have it? And I know that everyone can, because I do. Right? So let's have a look at this. Okay, I bet you might be thinking, oh, okay, my passion doesn't pay. What I'm passionate about doesn't actually pay passive income. Okay, this is potentially true and potentially untrue. Have you paid for what you already love to do before from someone else? So maybe you could. Okay. My passion was being quiet, alone, and thinking about deep stuff, right? That's what I love to do. And I'm sure you're the same. I wish society valued this and I could encourage others to enjoy this too. But deep thinking about stuff didn't earn me money. It couldn't actually earn anyone money, right? And you're probably the same as me, thinking, how can I get paid to actually just do what I love, right? So instead of trying to fit in, as I showed you, I asked the question, I wondered how it could be possible, if at all. My passion was internal reflection. So why not explore that? I aspired to impact an entire society. The reward totally outweighed the risk. From it, I received a global network and recognition and thousands of pounds, and I never looked back. So who could this work for? Just like me, social revolutionaries, conscious seekers, creatives, which is every single industry. Every single human is creative, no matter what they're doing, whether they're making a coffee or they're writing a book. Musicians especially resonate with my work. Musicians come at me every single day, stepping into being professional and well-known professional musicians. Hands-on enthusiasts, builders, tradespeople that can actually shift physical reality with their creations, their ideas. Customer service, you're going to be talking to hundreds of people a day. Introverts, extroverts, same thing. Polarity works for all. Entrepreneurs, business owners, guides, teachers, team leaders, inspire people. Free spirits who are yet to understand, okay, what do I want to do? Writers, designers, kind hearts, freedom fighters, devotees, scientists. Whether you're a recluse or a socialite, a worker or a manager, this works for all types of deep thinkers. So you might be saying, okay, Emily, fair enough. You get to live your dream life, teaching people consciousness. You get to have passive income from doing exactly what you love. You might say you were lucky. Well, no, once I asked the right question, I could believe in achieving that vision. Do you see? You might say, well, you had savings. You could go and do your qualification, get insured and set up a high street location. I had minimal savings and I just trusted my dream and purely focused upon it. And I only invested in that. Therefore, could you see that if I only believed that that was going to be my future, why wouldn't I put my money into it? Why would the universe not then provide me exactly what I needed for it to be successful? You might not need anything to start yours, but if you ask the right question, the universe can go, cool, now you've asked a question, now I'll show you the way. You might say you already had a skill. Yeah, like I was a fantastic meditator, master. So no, I only noticed my skill from the question. Before the question, I had previously ignored all my skills. You might say you had a vision. No, I had hope from a sheer desperation. You might say you had an incentive. Okay, I had a 2-year-old daughter who I felt was disappointed in me every time she looked at me because I was making coffees. You might say you had support. I didn't have any friends telling me you can do this. I just had a mother who just said, go for it. You might say, oh, you must have had a calm environment around you. No, I had 2-year-olds living with me, a mother, sister, a mainstream beachside town, which wasn't doing anything spiritual whatsoever. You might say you had the time. No, I made time. Okay, so secret number 1 is how to earn passive income is by first asking the right questions. You're feeling me here? It is time for every modern mystic man to ask himself the right questions. Changing your perspective, lesson 1, okay? Instead of asking, how can I earn passive income? Reflect on your beliefs, values, your self-worth, your desires, your knowledge, and your curiosity. Using micro mindset shifts in a specific order, such as this. Rather than saying, oh, how can I make money? Do you even feel worthy of earning passive income? How can you feel worthy of it if you don't? Then move yourself into the now. Now that I feel worthy, imagine if I did feel worthy, I am what you're doing. Then you can put yourself in more presence. Oh, I love that I now receive passive income from This process allows for the divine reactivation of your highest manifestational awareness to simply fall into your neural pathways. It's so juicy, right? Until the modern mystic man, number one, feels passionate enough to consistently ask himself exponentially self-expanding questions. Two, to intuitively receive and trust himself to explore the answers that he himself finds. And three, loves the path enough to take the aligned action steps his soul shows him. He will not achieve resonance with receiving passive income. Secret number 2. How to earn passive income is by remaining present. Right now, you might be like, okay, well, my current job has fixed wages, and you're getting distracted by it. You're not remaining present. You're confusing the opportunities that are there in the present moment. You actually can't have a bad job, because knowing that you can't, if you're looking at it going, oh, I can't receive more income from the job, well, then the job is showing you that that job's not for you anymore. The job is showing you you must change your perspective of limitations. So pain was always the guide. Okay, right. I didn't believe in capitalism, right? So I did not value authority or power positions, although I wanted good power myself. I knew mainstream power was an illusion. So I avoided any progression, although I was incredibly bright. I got offered promotions. I was just like, I'm not interested. I realized my superpower was within. I know you're the same. Okay, so what if we accepted ourselves? I asked myself, what if I accepted myself and began sharing my awareness with others, stopped apologizing for my conscious mindset, and I started embracing it? Okay, now at some point you feel like a bit of a fraud because you're not backing up with the money, but you've got to understand that it's the joy of the path that you're here to show people. To manifest more is to value what is now. You can only manifest when you value what is there now. Teaching others true value manifests money. Now, did any of that happen out of the present moment? I couldn't keep going back and forth with this past version of me. I had to accept I was a new version now in this moment, and you get to as well. So what did we used to have to do to make more money? We'd wait for a promotion that we don't even want, sitting there going, I'm so present, I'm allowing more money to come to me in this job, in this current situation. It must be through this promotion then. We don't even want it. We only activate our self-worth by walking out on jobs which went against our core principles one too many times. We ignored the pain and drowned in substances and nights out. I bet you experience severe anxiety and depression from extreme lack of authenticity. We take retreat-style vacations as essential resets. Oh, I need to go away for the weekend, or as long as I've got that holiday in 3 months. We even used to entertain the matrix to make us feel like our life mattered and that the pain wasn't worth investigating. There's a new way, guys, okay? There's a better way. I know you're already exploring that. You can start a tradition, mindset mastery for modern mystic men. You're probably thinking, now as I say that, mindset mastery, okay, well, does that mean say a lot of affirmations and hope for the best? Like, oh, I'm going to change my job, I'm going to get more money, it's going to be great. It's far from it, guys, yeah? Mindset mastery is a physiological, psychological, spiritual, and energetic process, including the teachings of advanced quantum physics, experiential quantum mechanics, and the ancient vibrational truths from the ascended masters. Okay, mindset mastery is everything. You desire to manifest passive income, but you don't believe mindset mastery is for you because you already feel energy, for example. Okay, so feeling energy is beautiful, and really you can't not feel energy, right? Because all that is energy. Okay, but mastering your mind, mastering your perspective to allow passive income in is so you can consciously magnetize the desired energy to you and repel the undesired energy away. Okay, the example I've written here is to tune into higher dimensional realities now by choosing to live them now from consciously within you in every minute of the day. Then you realize you are there already. Okay. Passive income is available to you right now. You limiting yourself to believe it's not available to you right now means you can't have it right now. And that's mindset mastery. So is mindset mastery is changing your perspective? Is this just a fancy way of saying think kind thoughts? Like, I believe I deserve more money, to a point, right? But the enlightened one states he knows nothing. The enlightened one states, rather than being right, be kind. Whilst the impurities of confusion, shame, self-denial, guilt, and doubt remain within your thoughts, you will never achieve self-mastery. You are here because you desire mastery in the physical and to manifest as a master the kindest reality man has ever seen. Kindness to all, knowing all as the one self is ultimate truth. Here, ultimate truths are simple truths. The path we walk is a cellular embodied state. It's not just a nice thought, oh, it's nice to manifest more money. It'll be nice if I thought I was worth it. It'll be nice to have passive income. No, it's a physically aligned vessel to the truth of the one within the one, and the one is always kind. This path is easy. Therefore, yeah, once you're there with your passive income, you could say that was all there was to say. I allow passive income to me because I love myself. I allow passive income to me because I'm the one. I understand. But it's a cellular vibration that you're trying to tune into by releasing the old thoughts. Okay? The old thoughts are what are limiting you. And what are old thoughts? Old perspectives. If you're thinking, okay, I don't actually need this, right? Okay, so if you are at this point of the web class, if you are consistently living your absolute dream life, consistently present in the one moment of the ever unfolding now, if you're globally recognized as the essential light being you came to ground and embody, and receiving passive income from being 100% aligned in your life's mission, then yeah, you may not need mindset mastery. Okay. You don't need to be here. Okay. If you're consistently living your absolute dream life, consistently present in the one moment of everyone unfolding now, globally recognized as the essential light being you came to ground and embody, receiving passive income from being 100% aligned in your life's mission, then you don't need to change your perspective one bit. Okay? But for those who are not yet there, then stay with me, okay? This is for you. Would you listen if Alan Watts called it mindset mastery instead of Zen? Would you listen if Lao Tzu called it manifest passive income instead of the way? Would you listen if the Buddha called it your dream life instead of the noble path? Would you listen if Einstein called it spiritual embodiment instead of E equals MC squared? Whatever you call your spiritual, energetic, metaphysical, or philosophical practices which expand, amplify, and explore your inner consciousness, they are mindset mastery, okay? This is what it means to change your perspective. Whatever labels you want to call it, energetic, metaphysical, philosophy, whatever you want to call it, it's changing your perspective to then manifest what you want from that perspective, okay? Your neural pathways hold the keys to infinite intelligence, and your pathway to knowing precisely how to cultivate passive income and fulfilling your evolutionary destiny, just like the masters led us here to do. This is what you came to do. You came to start this tradition, to master the mind, change your perspective, manifest, redistribute wealth globally, cosmologically. Okay? Mindset mastery is key for you to generate passive income, okay? You've got to ask the right questions, and you've got to be present in your mindset for you to accept and explore and activate receiving and generating, co-creating passive income. Secret 3. How to earn passive income is by accepting your purpose. Let's go through your mindset right now. I don't know my purpose, Emily. Okay? I don't know whether it's big or small. Okay? You find your purpose within yourself. Okay? You finding your purpose within yourself is a DNA, is a multidimensional experience, has cosmological impact. I crave to know my purpose, okay? I was like, my purpose, I'm channeling. What am I supposed to be channeling? DNA activations. What am I supposed to be channeling? What's the specific light being and my ascending master I'm here to channel? I was trying to base it off what the world needed and what I was good at. Right? What do people need? What do they need to hear about? What do they like hearing about? No. That's not purpose at all. Purpose is finding yourself without anyone else validating you. So I just kept exploring external validation and self-validation. And my business kept failing. I kept creating though. I kept exploring my ideas, my passions and presence. Accepting our purpose is to accept we have purpose no matter what it looks like. That's how I finally realized my purpose is to do what I love with who receives the best results. That's when I stepped into serving the modern mystic man full time. So, what if your purpose is to change the world only from and because you change your perspective? How about it? What if the only way to change the world was change your perspective? Now, I actually believe that you already know that's true. So the fact that's true means that every single moment should be, in theory, used to be upgrading, amplifying your perspective, to be rewiring, to be mastering it, to be like, I'm only going to have a better perspective in each moment from now on, because I know that's the only way it changes reality. And anytime you're not doing that and you're getting distracted by the external and the illusion and the veils, you know you're doing it yourself. You're literally falling prey to it. You're playing the game that someone else made. But if you're ready to stop doing that, then this is the path. I used to have to hide my knowledge. I used to have to slow down for others to understand me. I used to have to nod along with people suffering who ignored my guidance. And I bet you have too. Are you done with that? Hiding your knowledge, asking yourself, oh, I better explain it in a different way for them. They don't understand me. Are you sick of people asking you for advice and then not even doing what you said? I got to a point where I was like, I'm done. I'm here to talk to people that want change, that want the truth, that are ready for it, that are so bored of the old paradigm. And I think that's why you're here. Knowing your purpose used to be hard. But it's not anymore. It's not anymore. Knowing your purpose is easy and effortless when you accept your purpose is to change the cosmos. Okay? And I know using your logic, you're already aware that you change the cosmos. Okay? So amplify that by 1,000,000. Right now, you're already aware you change the cosmos. You change reality by if you're nice to someone, then they're happy, la, la, la. You're mean to them, they'll be mean, they'll get upset. You already changed your cosmos. Times that by 1,000,000 of the truth that you know your purpose is to be aware of how you are changing it, intentionally change it, choose how to, and all from within, knowing it's this psychedelic higher matrix. that you're changing reality from changing yourself within. And that is your purpose, to consistently change yourself within. Okay, so the 3 secrets to receive passive income by only changing your perspective. The secret is, number 1, how to earn passive income is by asking the right question. If you're not even asking, how can I live my dream life? You're not going to know the answer. You're stuck in the illusion. You're still stuck in the box that they've showed to you how you can make money. No, you have to ask the right question. How can I live my dream life? Maybe your dream life wasn't the same as me, to travel or to not cause any harm to someone. What is your question? Why are you not asking that question every single second? Why is that not your focus every single second of the day? How can I live my dream life? What is my dream life? If my dream life doesn't feel like I want to go for it, then I'm not asking the right question. I don't even know what my dream life is. What is my true dream life? How can I do what I love, I'm really great at? How can I help people? How can they benefit from me being here? How can I impact the cosmos, right? From living my dream life. Number 2, how can I remain present? How can I stop getting distracted by all the things that I currently think I don't want that are in my life that are actually guiding me to what I do want, because I don't want this? How can I be consistently meditating in my life, totally present with everything, non-judgmental, neutral awareness? And how can I accept my purpose is what I'm already doing by using my logic and my rationale? I already impact everyone by what I do. So how can I impact them on a mass scale, on my furthest possible potential, especially with the wisdom that you already probably know about ascension, that you do have a divine birthright to experience multidimensionality right now. That is your purpose. Your purpose is to reclaim your profound purpose in the cosmos. They're the 3 secrets, boys. That's how you're going to receive passive income, by changing your perspective. You're going to ask the right questions. You are going to remain present in every single situation to be receiving the divine intuition. And you're going to accept your purpose on a logical, rational basis. Oh my gosh, of course I came to change the cosmos. Of course I'm not going to play it small. Of course I don't have to dumb myself down anymore. Of course I can be completely authentic. Of course. So say it with me, say out loud. If I follow my passion, remain present, and know my purpose, then I will accept, attract, create, and receive passive income. Take a breath. Say it again. Read it. Read it as factual as possible. If I follow my passion, remain present, and know my purpose, then I will create, then I will accept, attract, create, and receive passive income. Oh. Now tell me, was any of that external? Did I have to do anything outside myself to create my passive income, other than reflect internally? This is the path, my friend. Reality will change and show you what to do from you taking the journey within. Let me ask you a question right now, okay? Are you with me here? Are you with me? Nothing outside you changes anything. You change everything from within. Everything. Let me ask you a question. Would you like to know how I can help you achieve your dream? I'll take permission. I'll have a sip. Would you like to know? I'm hearing the etheric yeses, my brothers. Start a tradition to me. When I was younger, I was shown a vision and they said, write a book. My guide said, write a book. Write a book to answer the stupid question of someone saying, what will you be when you grow up? Okay, what will you be when you grow up? And it was so stupid to me. It was so illusionary of time. I knew that time wasn't real. I knew that age wasn't real. I knew that jobs weren't real. And the story was, when I brush my teeth, I'm a dentist. When I dance, I'm a dancer. When I draw, I'm an artist. When I cook, I'm a chef. When I brush my hair, I'm a hairdresser. Stop asking me what I'm going to be and appreciate and value what I already am. I'm everything, depending on the perspective that you are allowing yourself to have of me. So take the perspective that I'm a hairdresser, I'm a doctor. When I'm walking around planet, I'm already an astrophysicist, I'm already an astronaut. Take that perspective of me. See me as everything. Value me right now for what I am. I'm everything. Don't tell me I've got to go and study biology to understand biology. I am biology. Start a tradition to me is helping people realize they are already everything, depending on their perspective in that only moment of now of what they're allowing themselves to experience as their highest truth, knowing that their truth is that they are already everything anyway. Therefore, it depends where they place their focus in that one moment to experience that innate, unique truth about themselves. Logically, you're already everything. Now it comes down to perspective. You want to hold, you want to embrace, you want to experience. You can say, I class my wealth off of my cells. Therefore, I'm $70 trillion deep, baby. Start a tradition to me is about helping people start their own unique tradition in their life where they want to place their awareness. You place your awareness on anything, boys, anything. You be anyone. Let's start a tradition on earth. And this is mindset mastery for the modern mystic man. And I like to call it, So what are you going to get? What are you going to get if you take up the help with me? You're going to get consistent consciousness. And I'll take you through the embodiment of the 4 Ps for the modern mystic man. Now, advanced, spiritual, creative, and ambitious men flood my inbox, okay? They know the premise of the path, but they are not consistently practicing. They are ready to release all doubt, shame, confusion, and fear of stepping into their absolute quantum dream existence. So you can come into alignment with your Mr. Passion, Mr. Present, and Mr. Purpose to then be your Mr. Passive Income. Now, consistent consciousness helps musicians, tradesmen, healers, guides, spiritual seekers, writers, business owners, managers, customer service, builders, trainers, health and wellness, coaches, producers. This work is for all types of self-development enthusiasts. Now, to understand this work, you're going to have already gone on a path of suffering transformation. This isn't the first time you've ever heard of this stuff. If it is, I hope it's helped you. I'm guessing that it's not. And you're like, damn, let's just do it already. Okay? You've read the books, you listen to some channelers, you do some meditation, but you're not doing it consistently. You're flirting with this idea that it's harder than it needs to be. It's not. It's a formula. We're having a conversation about a formula to get you there fast and enjoy it. We're not having a conversation about something you're going to do a week. We're talking about your path of eternity. This is what the conversation is about. Consistency. And what does consistency mean? Ever present, in the now, always in alignment. Consistency, okay? So don't you saying, I don't have a path that you want to follow yet. You think, oh, okay, I don't even know what I want to do yet. Don't worry, okay? I will show you exactly how to find your soul-aligned path. This is what the formula for. I'll show you that your passion is actually finding the way to consistently master yourself, okay? I don't know the path. I don't know which way I want to go. No. Your path is going to be that you're so passionate about consistently mastering yourself. Then that's your purpose. That is the path. Stop looking for a path. You're on the path. You are the path. You create the path. Make the path whatever you want the path to be. And why not have it to be consistently conscious, to be mastering yourself in every moment? And why not make that the most passionate, exciting thing? And then everything else falls into alignment with that reality so that you don't even feel you're doing it because you just naturally are that man. So don't worry. It's like, I don't know what I want to do. Nothing you're going to do. You're going to be consistently, be. You're going to be your purpose. So on this journey with me, what you're going to get. First, you're going to get 4 masterclasses on embodying Mr. Passion, Mr. Present, Mr. Purpose, and Mr. Passive Income. These go deep. These go so deep, you listen to them time and time again and find stuff you hadn't even realized you heard the first time. So how do we find him? He is already within you, and we can bring him to the surface, my friend. You desire to be a true self at all times, and so did I. For that, you need a variety of sensational experiences in the cells. I learned from 3 10-day Vipassanas and consistent meditative awareness, reflection, visualizations, and journaling. Our true selves need a holistic approach. That's why I give you the whole path. So what the members get, consistent consciousness. You get the 4 masterclasses, and they include advanced quantum physics embodiment practices, channeled metaphysical and poetic trainings. I'm a great storyteller. Higher self-channeled teachings for precise higher neural pathway reactivation. And you get to enjoy everything I have learned, especially over the past 3 years in entrepreneurial soul-aligned business, and especially also with online. You'll be able to take a little breath with these guys here. I love you guys. You're going to be able to, just from these masterclasses, meditate with your eyes open. You're going to be able to, just with these masterclasses, manifest with ease. You're going to automatically master best case scenario mindset, tune into high vibrational realities. Finally, you're going to relax and you're going to take life easy. You're going to always think outside the box. You're going to understand in-depth theory and not just understand it. You're going to practice it. You're going to make decisions without effort. And you're going to help and serve others. You're going to trust your intuition to make choices that always benefit you. You're going to know you are exactly where you need and want to be. And you're going to love, use, and play with your infinite power. How about that? Just from the masterclasses. Who you're going to get rid of. You're going to get rid of the idea that you find focusing difficult. You can get rid of the idea of addiction if you choose. You can get rid of the shame for not previously meditating or ignoring the energies and higher truths you feel. Get rid of stress and inauthenticity. Just do it, guys. Get rid of conforming to others' beliefs when you know they aren't for you. Get rid of the self-loathing at the years you've procrastinated. Get rid of the fear of doing the wrong thing. It does not exist, but it will do if you still believe you could do that. Get rid of thinking worst case scenario will happen to you. Get rid of it. Get rid of worrying about what other people think of you and overthinking about that. Worrying if you're doing it right, playing it small and missing out on your dream life for any longer. And so much more. See, my problem was I knew I had to be consistent and I consistently shame myself for not being consistent. Who's with me there? My problem was I knew I had to be consistent and I consistently shamed myself for not being consistent. I was facing more awareness on what I wasn't doing than doing what I thought I needed to do, which I did need to do, and do that. Instead, I gave myself the option to worry that I wasn't and be more obsessed over what I'm not going to get from it. Just ludicrous. It's time to focus, guys. Okay. Consistency is easy with micro mindset shifts. Look at this guy. All right, let's get there. Okay, this program will save you a lifetime of confusion, and let's call it enslavement. And another 5 more years of playing it small. Okay, 5 more years of your current income. Nah, I don't think so, right? We want those islands. We want that beach life. Okay. So you might be saying right now, okay, well, I can find this stuff for free online. Okay, if you won't value your passion, presence, purpose, and passive income, then it's not going to come to you. Okay, that's just what I'm saying. It's not going to come to you. I'm sorry to say it to those who thought this webinar was a free ride. The universe does not reward people that are just takers. Okay, it rewards those who desire to believe in the path more than believing in anything else they've previously believed. The money in your pocket won't get you what you want. Passion, presence, purpose, and passive income will get you what you want, because that is what you want. Your soul has a mission, and it doesn't resonate at the level of freebie culture anymore. Okay, it resonates at the level of priceless wisdom. If you've done this program, don't worry, okay? Look at these guys, right? You won't have some massive life epiphany where you quit your job and want to move to India, okay? Your awareness will be placed on your perspective changing, which then consistently changes your desires. Your old desires will seem weird. Your current desires will seem small. Your new desires will feel inevitable. Your focus will simply be on maintaining, changing your perspective, and the desires will keep shifting, okay? Right now, you might feel like, I just want to run away, and I think I've got to go meditate on my own to get everything I want. No, not at all. You don't have to change anything on the outside. My practice is I tell the men I coach, you don't ever have to make a decision again in your life, externally. The only thing you have to do, you get to do, and you now love doing, is consistently giving yourself beautiful thoughts about your now, about your future, and that's going to come to you. And then everything else around you will change. Okay? You will never have to make some life epiphany decision that you will feel uncomfortable about, or that you feel that you're doing because you have to. You get to, and you will choose to do it. Every decision from now on will feel easy. Okay? So don't worry. You will love your friends and family even more. You'll appreciate, forgive, value, and care for them more than ever. You will not want to leave them all in a quest for your soul tribe. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't worry. It's not like I'm going to go on this journey with Emily and then I'm going to be a completely different person. The people around you are only a perspective of what you see them as now anyway. So when you change your perspective, they're going to change, but that's not because you've changed. That's because you've changed your perspective of them. You might then be able to see them for who they naturally were. So you will obviously value them more. Nothing's going to be like a rebirth. You're not rebirthing. You are rebirthing your perspective, and therefore you will be able to see what was always there that you couldn't see. You see, my friend? Okay? And don't worry, okay? You will be able to navigate your new perspective in your old reality, because you will realize it actually isn't your old reality, because you maintained your old reality, okay? You will no longer have two faces. You won't have to pretend for much longer about who you really feel like you are, okay? Your old reality is going to change because you change your perspective of it. You'll be able to navigate your own reality, but you'll be seeing it through new eyes. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to be birthed into this new reality. I'm not going to know what to do with the old one. No. You will be realizing that now you can navigate any reality because it's the one you've created. What's the second thing you're going to get? After those incredible 4 masterclasses, timeless wisdom, timeless embodiment, you're going to get 16 audio meditations, 1 per week, for vibrational tuning progressive experience. So each week there will be unlocked a new one added to the experience. So in the first month, Mr. Passion, you get 4 audios for Mr. Passion, building the momentum that you get to keep. Consistent consciousness, okay, guys? So multidimensional news flash, the longer you ignore meditation, the longer you exist in lower conscious realities controlled by others, okay? You need the audios, you need the DNA activations, you need a vibrational tuning experiences, you need visualizations, you need astral projection, astral travel. You need to come into center point. You need to feel your 0 point. You need a non-gravity experience. You need to feel your tube torus. You need to feel column of ascension. You need to do multidimensional meditations. And these audios give it to you. I would teach you 5th dimensional high and new vibrational awareness through understanding and mastering the ancient practice of the Buddha's path of Vipassana. Okay, this is the most efficient path to 0 point awareness to the fractal within you. The most efficient path. When I understood that Vipassana was 5th dimension, I was just like, oh my gosh, like ascended masters came here to teach us to get to neutral in the point of a perspective of the ego, to then get us to a point of the end of the third dimension, to then experience that we could re-look at their teachings, to then be in a fourth dimensional perspective, because they pretty much gave it in a sixth dimensional perspective, but we could only see it in a third dimensional perspective. So the teachings of the Buddha's Vipassanas, of oneness, are like this totally new space now of a cellular vibration, column of ascension, magnetism, manifestation, attraction. Like, what? I was not meditating and learning the path of liberation and enlightenment for manifestation. And now I'm like, oh, it was that. It was always that. Of course, you're going to manifest a better reality if you're the seed there that's living that truth. Anyway, like I've said here, get ready to open your channel. So why is this so easy for me to teach you? Okay, I've practiced meditation for over 7 years now, and I also channel the guidance from the higher realms on how to translate it and the reasons for it. A split version of me lives in a reality where she meditates with the Buddha. We've shared codes and I received those teachings. Buddha's alive, people. So this is like you taking a 4-month retreat and you're sat with the masters, but this is without leaving your home and without the high price ticket. Saving your years of trying, confusion, and I put failing here because it's an idea of not understanding how simple meditation is supposed to be and can be when you're taught on a vibrational level to which you came to experience. Okay, this allows you to take up the master's seat today. What else are you going to get? You are going to get 12 group live coaching calls. Okay, this is 1 per month. So you're going to get Q&A sessions. So every single month for a year, I'm going to go live in the group, receive your questions. Yes, boys. Okay. So the hard way for 50 years was find a well-known teacher and buy all their programs, right? At 100K. You could go and join a Sangha, become a devotee and give up everything that you already have. You could do that. You could become a recluse somewhere alone and solely go within. Don't have anyone around you. You could study to understand. Go and study meditation, philosophy at university. Great. Like, you're not actually, doesn't mean you're meditating. It doesn't mean you're feeling your vibration. It doesn't mean that. It just means you can say some stuff. Okay. You'll still be a novice if you go and train in this stuff. You could commit to yearly retreats, daily practice, membership, books, and daily resources. You know what I mean? Like, you could do that every year. And we all do that. You could only do that. I spend roughly 50% of my income on spiritual and self-development, and I have for 15 years. Okay, it's my number one priority. That's a lot of time and a lot of money you might not have and you actually don't need now, right? We're handing you it on a plate. We're saying we've invested, we've understood the concepts, we've gone on the experience, we've embodied it, we understand, we can pass it on to you faster. Plus, we understand the masters, what they were trying to say. You can go it alone, but you really don't need to. So you can have me on hand for 12 months, answering your unique questions every single month. How cool would that be? Something comes up in your life, you're like, I'm really not sure about this. Can we just like tune into the guides? What's Buddha saying about it? And be like, okay, Buddha, what's your take? And this can save you a lifetime of confusion, people. Consistent consciousness. Oh, isn't it the dream? What's the last thing you would need? Well, my friends, the moment I realized and I understood and accepted and experienced beings from other dimensions, they were aspects of myself, it allowed my abundance to roll in. Without openly receiving from our brothers and sisters of higher light, we literally constrict our entire evolution. By me allowing them to communicate through me, I bypassed the entire confusion phase. I literally was like, oh, I understand, Bashar. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, I can channel. Okay, there's beings in other places. Okay, I understand. Oh, there's loads of books written in. Oh, everyone's doing this. Oh, okay, we're all source beings. Yeah, we're all one. Okay, there's no higher or lower. We're all worthy. We're all equal. Okay, cool. They're my peers. Yeah, let's do this. Let's teach together. Just the same as if I was going to teach with another human. Fine. While you're debating it, you're literally just like stopping the other aspects of you coming in, which is them. So you need this. You need this 4 privately channeled trainings from the Ascended Masters and Star Races. Now, the Arcturians explained to me there's only like 3% of people that are in this specific container that would directly channel from source through ninth dimensional beings that would then be able to translate what source is directly saying. And I was one of them. So we're going to pass you on, tune into the group energy, and you're going to have these 4 privately channeled trainings. Now, this might be more because obviously I love to channel, and if there's specific things coming up, of course, I'm going to do more, but there'll be 4 included for now. This is going to bypass your confusion. You're just going to totally accept it and open up your channeling too. Now, I'm just going to stop sharing for a sec. So I have this on 2 presentations here. So it's as easy as a click of the fingers. Copy and pasting their beliefs of you onto you makes it so easy and fast to let go of your limiting beliefs, which hold back your manifestations and mastery embodiment. So what you're going to get, let's just check this out. So far, 4 masterclasses on embodying your exact formula for Mr. Passion, Mr. Present, Mr. Purpose, and your Mr. Passive Income. 16 audio meditations, 1 per week, drip fed for a vibrational tuning, progressive experience. 12 group live coaching calls, which will be your Q&As every single month, and 4 privately channeled trainings from the Ascending Masters and Star Races that you can just instantly accept multidimensional aspects of yourself and truly what's going on the planet. So if all this did was finally get you to master high vibrational meditation, would it be worth it? If all this did was help you to find your passion for life and make consistent, exciting decisions, would it be worth it? If all this did was give you the awareness of your life's purpose, would it be worth it? I had 2 choices. I could carry on living in 2 worlds where I knew one made absolutely no sense, and I actually resented myself every day for not taking the leap I knew I was ready for. Or I could accept I was born to lead, to master manifestation, exist as a spiritual master, co-create, remember my quantum purpose, and change society for the benefit of every next generation. Do you feel that might be the 2 choices you're at? That's what my clients get to. And it's like, okay, now we just get to make a choice to choose the other one. What would the end result of that be worth? What is consistent consciousness for passive income worth to you? Even if it gave you 1 financial leap into your physical passive income creation, or 1 cellularly, I love typing cellularly, 1 cellularly embodied experience of humanity's multidimensional truth. You just had 1 experience where you're like, oh my God, I realize I'm a multidimensional being of source. What if 1 experience of absolute knowing your entire life's plan from then on? How much would you pay to get passive income from consistent consciousness? If even just 1 of them open that up for you. So this isn't a one-time win. This is a lifetime of success that you're allowing yourself to have for the cosmos. You can see why it'll be a good deal even at half the price, right? Even at 7,000, like less than half, even at 5,000 for the general public. And because I know you are special and ready to step into your future today, you can get started now for only $2,750. I've actually put a discount on this. For the first 30 people who join, they also receive a paid in full 20% discount. So they get this entire program that's over $17,000. They get it for $2,200. Consistent consciousness, okay, this is the embodiment of the 4 Ps for the modern mystic man. You also get 1 month of pre-work, which is all usually $900. So you can work on stuff before you get into the program. You work on it for an entire month. Understand ascension, understand higher consciousness. You get that free with your investment today. You get it free. So you've got two choices. Now you have two choices. The first option, you could do nothing and carry on watching everyone else manifest their dream reality. Or second option, you could be one of the people that other people watch and want to learn from. Two choices. Do nothing and carry on watching everyone else manifest their dream reality, or be one of the people that other people watch and want to learn from. So here's my guarantee for the consistent consciousness work. You have a 60-day money back guarantee. You use the first 30 days to enjoy the pre-work. That was that free £900. So you get the pre-work, you go through it, you enjoy it. Then you begin the new work or miss the passion. If at any point you do not resonate with the path, you email me with the feedback and you'll receive a full refund. If you want to jump on a call first to see if there's something extra we can include to help you on your journey, then we can. And if not, no questions asked refund. You could start at the very beginning. It's 30 days, do the pre-work, enjoy the path as if you're a novice and you're just going through this journey again. Start then the intense process, the rewiring, the mindset mastery of Mr. Passion for the next 30 days. If at 59 day you're like, I'm not ready, or I'm not interested in knowing how to be fully present, have your money back. Have your money back. You would have mastered how to ask the exact right question. You might even already be where you need to be. Then have your money back. So the real question is this: why are you waiting to receive more when more is available to you right now? Genuinely, why are you waiting to receive more when more is available to you right now? Even if you left with this one question, ask yourself this in every second: why am I waiting? When it's available, why am I waiting? What you're going to get, you have that 30-day integration content of the pre-work trainings as well. This comes to $17,000 worth of content and coaching and channeling and audios and videos and formulas, my friends. For the first 30 people, I mentioned it a little bit before. This is why it's so powerful. For the first 30 people, you ready? The first 30 people who join Consistent Consciousness, you're going to receive that 20% instant discount off the paid in full price. So for over $17,000, you're going to only pay $2,200 worth, which is around £1,600. That's it. To literally walk the path of consistent consciousness and to receive passive income from just being conscious. You're also going to receive these amazing bonuses. 4 times a year in the 12 months, you're going to receive private invitations for live spiritual business support, where you can submit your services, your offers, your websites, and your profiles for my personal review at each quarter of the year. This is going to be giving you business coaching clarity in your new ventures, because you're bound to then be shown what is my spiritual business going to be. You're also going to receive an audio library of over 20 bonus multidimensional audio meditations I personally channeled. And you're going to get 40% off of all the one-off online events, workshops, and trainings for the entire 12 months. So if I'm doing a one-off workshop and it's $100, you'll receive 40% off. So it'll just be $60. So to recap, for the first 30 people, paid in full discount, only for the first 30, you're going to receive $550 instantly off. So $17,000 program will only be $2,200, which works out £1,600 British pounds. You're going to receive a spiritual business quarterly review worth $1,000. You're going to receive an audio library worth over $600 and a 40% discount worth over $1,997. So over $4,000 worth of bonuses for the first 30 people. Now, that spiritual business review, let's say that in the first quarter, you go through the program and you're just like, oh my damn, I understand everything I'm supposed to be doing. Of course, it's a journey. You're going to want to do something different in the next quarter. So then you're going to maybe say to me, oh, wow, the first quarter, could you look at this? And I look at it and I'm like, cool, I understand it. Where are we going deeper? Where would you be in 6 months? If you weren't trying to be, where could this business be in another year that we could just turn it to now for your perspective? Where could it be in 5 years if we said to yourself, right, okay, now it's 2030. Where's your business now? So it's coaching on another level that's worth this. And throughout the year of those 4 times, we're going to actually go on a journey to watch your businesses grow globally together as a group, which I just think is beautiful. And that's why I've said it's priceless embodiment. You might not be able to pay in full, so you can also choose easy payment plan options. Over 6 months, it would only be $460. Over 10 months, it would only be $320. Remember here what you're going to get. 4 masterclasses in embodying the exact formula to always be consistently conscious with Mr. Passion, be a master of meditation with Mr. Present, understanding 5th dimensional Vipassana, Mr. Purpose, understanding your exact purpose here is that you create your purpose. Go and create it, go and choose it. And therefore allowing instant manifestation of financial passive income to come to you as you follow your purpose, live in the present moment, live your dream life, live your passion. You're going to receive 16 audio meditations, 1 per week that you can download, have on your phone without the internet on, download them, keep them, consistently activating your DNA. You're going to get those 12 group live coaching calls, 1 per month. Submit your questions, have your questions answered, me on hand as we go through this journey together for a year. You're going to get those 4 privately channeled trainings from the Ascended Masters and Star Races, specifically tuning into the group's energy. And you're going to get 30 days of pre-work trainings before you dive into Mr. Passion so that you're ready. So that maybe you're a bit confused at the beginning. You're like, I'm not exactly sure about this, if this is right for me. I want to know more about what your beliefs are. We'll take the 30 days and then step into Mr. Passion, because remember what you get? 60-day money back guarantee. Why not use that discount code? Be that first 30 person, get the discount, start the work, have 59 days of it, step into your Mr. Passion and use the manifestation audios. And if you're not vibing it, take the refund. I really hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I hope that you've stepped into understanding those 3 secrets. And today you start asking the right question. Click the link below for the options. Take this opportunity to literally receive so much wisdom, so much wealth of knowledge, and therefore receive the wealth that you came to manifest, you came to redistribute, and you came to enjoy today. You can get started right now. Click the link below, and always remember you can email me any questions, but I say act now, because that discount's going for as soon as 30 people sign up. Okay? Do it. It is an absolute bargain. I love you so much. Thank you for sitting with me. And remember, you came to start a tradition. And why not let that tradition be passive income through just changing your perspective? Namaste, boys. I'll see you on the lives. Bring your questions. Ciao.